Okay, question number 20. 5 resistors of equal resistance are connected to a cells, okay, which means each of them has the same resistor R, no change in resistance. Okay, what is correct about the power dissipated in the resistors X, Y and Z? X, Y and Z. See, the power dissipated will be larger when the current is larger, because you know P is equal to I square times R. R is same, so therefore it should only depend on the value of I or I square over here, right? And so what we do is, let us find out the current in each of them. Let I be the current drawn from the battery. When it comes here, this will be divided into I by 2 and I by 2 here. And when it comes here, once again you get I here. This I, once again you see, larger current will flow here, smaller current will flow here. Okay, so as a result of it, more current. So how much will this flow over here? You can now say that this will be equal to 2I by 3 and the current here would be I by 3. How do I know this one? If you want, I can test it out here. So what we will do is, let me assume the potential difference between these two ends, let me call this as point A and B are one and the same, because parallel branches, right? So I will write VAB is equal to, I do not know what is this current. Okay, let me call this IZ. Okay, and let me call this as IY over here. This is called as IY here, IY. Okay, same current will pass here also. So VAB is equal to IZ into R, which is also equal to, I have applied Ohm's law here, I will also apply the Ohm's law over here. I can now say this will be equal to IY into these two resistors are in series, which should be 2 times R, right? So in other words, if I equate this, IZR is equal to 2 times IY into R, R and R goes away, I get IZ equal to 2 times IY. Okay, which means what? The current that is passing over here, if it is 1 ampere, here it will be 2 amperes. That's what I said. Okay, so here, okay, if I say this current is I, then this will be 2 times I over here. Okay, now how do I get this 2I by 3? If I want to know that, I work out here. It's take a bit time, but anyway, you need to know this. So therefore, the total current I is equal to IY plus IZ. Now what is IY? I just retained this IY. Plus what is IZ? IZ is 2 times IY, 2 times IY, which should now be equal to 3 times IY. So IY should be equal to I by 3, which means what? The current passing through the upper branch is I by 3. The current passing through the lower branch should be equal to 2 times I by 3. Okay. If you compare these two, here it is I by 2, which is 0.5 times I, and here it is 2I by 3, which is 0.67 times I. Okay. Which one is larger? This current is larger, which means the power dissipated in this resistance is larger. Okay. So therefore, the power dissipated in which resistor? Resistor Z is larger. So C is the right answer. Okay. Let us move on to the next.